Hello, Pisces stars. This is a soul reading for those of you who were born when the sun was in Pisces. So this is for sun sign Pisces only. This is your soul journey, and we are going to dig deep into your soul, Pisces, and see what this life is all about for you. So you are the intuitive, and Pisces, nobody makes magic and manifestation like you, okay? So this is a card that talks about the positive and the negative attributes of working with the Piscean energy. And so your soul path, this life journey, is really based in spirituality, and 33 is a master number, so you are coming into mastery at the soul level, okay? And it says spiritually uplifting of humanity, sincere devotion, worldly kinship and self-sacrifice, seeker of wisdom and mastery. But the lower vibrational side of the Piscean energy is dogma, meddlesome and dominating, outspoken and egotistical, superior and self-righteous, okay? So there is high vibration and low vibration of every energy, and this is just telling you what you are working with for this life journey, and all of this is to help you come in to some mastery. All right, so let's look a little deeper into the Piscean energy, and here you are the mystic. And it says imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathic, mystical, adorning, magical, allowing, dreamy, spiritual, emotional, escapist, impractical, oceanic, self-pitying, and illogical. So those are just some more keywords to describe the Piscean energy, and this is what drives you, okay? This is the energy that is helping you grow and achieve your destiny with your North Node, okay? So if you don't know your North Node, I highly recommend you look into that. Shonda Rise, Scorpio Goddess, is a channel that talks a lot about your North Nodes as well as deeper astrology, so I would recommend to check her out to go deeper into your North Node, Pisces. All right, so this is the basis of you, very spiritual, mystic, giving, loving, but you can be very ungrounded, maybe too dreamy, not practical about things, gullible at times, okay? So let's pull a card to look at one of the biggest life lessons that you are working with this life journey, and then we will look at one of your greatest gifts or unique talents and abilities that you possess this life journey. Okay, so you've got some Libra energy coming out. So if you are a Libra rising or a Libra North Node, this is going to be very powerful for you. And this says, increase awareness of others' needs, put yourself in someone else's shoes, cooperate and use diplomacy and tact, create win-win scenarios, be selfless, support unconditionally, share and communicate self-identity, realize that giving is receiving. So one of your biggest life lessons is going to be in a support role of others, and this could be friends and family and romance throughout your life journey. And at times you may really feel taken for granted, or some of your relationships just seem very superficial, because Libra is the ruler of the 7th house. That's seventh house energy. So Pisces, with this, a lot of lessons learned through relationships. You're being expanded at the soul. That is why you're working with this deeply empathic, intuitive energy, because you really want to understand others, and you are growing and maturing within relationship connections, soulmate connections, every single one of them, okay? Family members, friends, romance, co-workers, strangers that you meet. There's just a big lesson here about relating and connection through your relationships during this life journey. And that is why you have chosen to work with this Piscean energy, so that you can very much tap into another person's energy and understand where they're coming from and feel it as though it's your own burden or your own success, just depending on what's being shared with you. And remember, through every relationship and the way you experience and perceive, it's all attached to this lesson here, which is really learning to see things from the other side around, okay, through the other person's eye, to be very broad in perspective rather than this is black, this is white, you are right, you are wrong. You are meant to really go beyond the constrictions of, typical beliefs of right and wrong, and just feel, even if somebody does do something that's terrible, you will have the ability to feel within them and understand the motivation behind what they did and why they did it. Okay, so relationships are a big deal for learning, and that's why you will experience a lot of challenge through them. And as you realize this, you can learn to harness that energy more in your favor rather than feeling as though it's against you. So let's pull one of your greatest gifts or abilities for this life journey. Synchronicity. Nice. This goes back to you being a magical manifester, as well as being very intuitive. You feel a connection to all things. There is a special language of the universe, and you know it at your soul. And so all the universe speaks to you. Nature, lots of signs, synchronicities, symbolism. There is no such thing as coincidence for you. Okay, the universe is always speaking with you. You are in a life of mastery, so you need that higher connection to the angelic realm and beyond to really help keep you on your path and help keep you grounded, because you are working with a lot of spiritual energies, and it'll be very easy for you to float away. But you are a magic manifester, and the entire universe is always speaking to you through some form of sign, synchronicity, repeating number, repeating phrase, something that just really chimes in your heart. All right. And I'm sorry if you hear that noise. My kitty is scratching on the door because he wants to get out on the porch. Naturally, he wants to do that because I started a reading. All right. We're going to pull some more astrology energies to see, what else you're working with to learn these lessons, and what else comes in with you as, a beautiful blessing, a unique gift or talent that you possess. Okay, so over here we have a semi-sextile, allowing, encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, rewards. So as you learn these lessons of seeing things from the other way around, through another person's eyes, being very broad in your expansion and learning how to be vulnerable and truly connect with another person deep in the soul, in the heart. It's not just a superficial connection that you will feel with anybody. If you don't feel it all the way in the roots of your soul, you can't do it. And that's because there will be no growth for you in relationships that don't touch you deep in the soul, Pisces. And so as you receive these lessons and you evolve, you begin to have better relationships, more loving, supportive relationships, and you learn how to allow love in, and you learn learn how to be vulnerable and how to be raw and real and not worry about judgment or ridicule. You also are really learning to love and honor yourself and understand your divinity, and the worth of any person is not based on the material, it's based on the treasures within. So as you evolve through your lessons here, better relationships come into your journey. Also with this, I'm not surprised to see this, moon and feelings, instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits, femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, self-soothing, moods, and mother. So the lessons here come through the emotional body. In the tarot, the moon is the card that represents Pisces. Okay, so your emotions are going to feel like a gift and a curse at times, because the depth and wealth of your emotional body, you are the ocean. There is creativity that comes from you that is unmatched. There is inspiration that you give to others, nurturing, relation, understanding, connection. There is magic about you, Pisces. You are mystical, okay? And that is the upside to these emotions. You can take people to different lands that they never know. However, with the emotions, you feel everything much deeper than the average person. So if something hurts you, it cuts you 10 times deeper. If something burns you, it burns you straight through. Okay, and that's part of this understanding, because what challenges us, what hurts us, what cracks us open is what grows us and evolves us the most. And so part of this lesson is also learning how to properly harness the emotional body and intend and direct your emotions in a positive way for you and your highest potential, not just around relationships, but also your manifestations, because you're a magical manifester. And as you mature and grow your emotional body, you're going to become much more aware of your power and how strong your thoughts and intention and emotion truly are. Okay, and so as you evolve, there is great benefit that comes to you, Pisces. All right, these are some pretty challenging lessons that you go through, but it's because you're coming into mastery, and you have all the tools you need with this Piscean energy to properly navigate these energies and never go too far off the path or too far off the deep. Okay, you'll always pull yourself back because you have this connection to the higher realms. So let's go over here to that gift that is unique to you. And you have some Uranus energy attached to it, and it says resolution, breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, lightning. So this is revelations, and this is talking about how all the universe speaks to you, Pisces. And as you evolve through this life journey and become more and more aware of this in the higher realms, it's like answers come to you like lightning. Your intuition grows so sharp and strong over this life journey, okay? And for you, it's like the bad times circle round, but then on a dime, boom, and then it's the good times circle round. Okay, I would look and see what area Uranus occupies in your chart, because that's where you're going to have some volatile energy, unexpected good and some unexpected trouble. But for you, this is coming through as very positive. It's like when you need things in the last minute, boom, Uranus comes through with some unexpected blessing, some unexpected gift, resource, opportunity, opening door. And again, just a reiteration of all the universe in constant communication with you, Pisces. And now you have the 6th house. So look at your natal chart, and those of you who have your sun in your 6th house, this is an especially potent message for you. And this is your craft. And it says work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contributions, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, and method. And this here is a perfect house to talk about you being in a lot of supporting roles of other people, of helping them grow, being a loving support system for them, a good friend, a good family member, a good romantic partner. And oftentimes, again, you feel very shortchanged. Okay, but you evolve beyond that eventually because you're learning a lot through each and every connection and being in that supportive role. And this is one of your greatest gifts, Pisces, and this goes back to your ability to make magic, the way that you heal, the way that you help other people, the way that Uranus comes through for you like lightning is something special and very magical. Okay, you're always going to have intuitive promptings and feelings about what's going to happen, what you should really be doing. Red flags doesn't mean you'll always listen, Pisces, but you're always going to feel it. So let's take a look at one of your strongest spirit guides for this life journey. All right, so you have the Dancer of Inspiration. This is a spirit guide who is still in their earth cycle incarnations, and right now they're working from the non-physical to help evolve their soul and expand their soul by guiding others. And this spirit guide is really trying to help you balance any like negative energies, unfinished business, karmic energies of yours, because you're coming into mastery. And so it's like by the end of this life journey, there's a big, beautiful, clean slate, because you're advancing to the next level for whatever that next level is for your soul specifically. So you have a strong spirit guide that's always going to throw up red flags, let you know right from wrong. Okay, you're going to feel that when you feel that strong, like, no, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do this. That's the spirit guide right here. And inspiration, this spirit guide also, when you are in some of your darkest moments, this spirit guide is going to come in and soothe you and heal you and help rise you back up and restore the inspiration for life, for happiness that is lost through different experiences and journeys. This spirit guide will help restore that every single time. And that's why you will always bounce back, along with Uranus coming in at the perfect time when you need it the absolute most. All right, Pisces, let's look at some more guides that also will assist you during this life journey. Okay, look at this. Archangels Raphael, Michael, and Isis. So you have some powerful archangels helping you this life journey, and this is the golden Atlantean crystal healing energy. So those light codes are encoded within you, Pisces, and as you work through your life lessons and you evolve and you become more into this mastery energy, your healing ability, those light codes from Atlantis activate within you. So every single one of you is a healer on some level, whether that's emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. You're just a very strong support system. It's going to play out in very different ways for each of you. But Archangel Raphael will always come to aid you when you are hurting and you are broken. And Archangel Michael will always protect you when you ask, and will bring you the truth when you need the truth, the whole truth and nothing but. Okay, so you have some powerful spirits working with you along with this spirit guide here. So let's look at your life journey. Oh yeah, you are meant to see beyond the falsity, the dogma and rise above to a very high perception. And that's also why you have all these lessons intertwined in these relationships, because this way you're blocked. You don't know the truth. Somebody else guides you. This way you are connected in to the higher realms. Your intuition will grow ever sharper. You will evolve into ever greater wisdom throughout this life journey. You are meant to see the truth. And this is also another confirmation of the spiritual mastery that you are working on this life journey. Yes, and you will become strong and wise. And, there will be points in your life where you are fearful, okay, of different things and experiences, but those things are only put on your path so you overcome them and you outgrow fear. And there will come a point where fear no longer has a place in your life, Pisces. You are so emotionally strong and wise, and you have a lot of life journey where you're just going to continue to evolve into this strength. And this definitely is a life of service in some capacity, most likely to humanity, through some sort of healing ability that you offer. Or some of you could have spiritually based practices, offer spiritually based, things to help people along. Some of you have other gifts and talents and abilities, but this life journey, there is a calling in your soul as a service to humanity, and this service to humanity is only to help you grow and evolve into that next level of mastery in your soul, Pisces. And that's also iterated here with the 6th house, and then here with the supporting energy. Next out, we have the 5 of Wands. This is talking about the conflicts that you will have in your relationships, in your earlier part of life. And again, this is only to help open you and activate you in ways, all right? But you will always know the truth of somebody. You will always know the truth of them. And here you are beautiful, you are psychic, you are spiritually gifted, you are an empath, you are very intuitive. Okay, you are romantic, and who truly captures your heart. You love deep and hard, and you are loyal to the end. And this is you breaking down others' hard exteriors through your service, helping them grow, helping them evolve, helping them awaken, helping them soften within, helping them face their darkness within and overcome those issues so they can evolve and they can grow and they can find a place to land. Oh, Pisces. And over here under your challenges and lessons, look at this. You've got the Fool. You'll always be ready to take life by the horns, okay? But often you'll feel blind in your journey, okay? You'll be able to see in front of you, but it's like you can never quite see totally up ahead, and you just have to trust. And there's a lot of magic that surrounds you, Pisces, okay? That Uranus energy for sure, the higher realms. You will always be blessed when you need it the most. And over here, yes, you awaken, you activate, you inspire others. You are going to help so many people mature spiritually and emotionally and reach for their dreams and discover their divinity. You make people feel really good, Pisces. You make people discover truly who and what they are and their potential, and inspire them to reach for it, Pisces. You help them remove fear from their heart, and sometimes you may be too giving, too self-sacrificing, too involved in other people and their lives and what they need, and not giving enough to yourself, because again, your lessons are found in seeing things from the other side around, really being in another person's shoes. That helps you grow and evolve this life journey. So let's see the worlds that open up to you through this life journey as you move through these lessons and come into your mastery. The tree of illumination, truth, revelations, and understanding. This is here in relationships. This is letting you know. And look at, this is card number 7. And Libra is the 7th house, relationships. There you go, Pisces. Every soul that you encounter that you know will always be a part of you, and you a part of them. And as you grow and evolve and learn these lessons and come into your mastery, you will form certain relationships in your life that are rock solid, that are of the same level of you spiritually. Okay, so know that, because I know there will be some points of your journey with this Fool that you feel that you are walking alone, you are facing this world alone. But Spirit wants you to know, as you evolve and grow, you will create those relationships, because that's part of your lesson. You evolve into that, therefore you become it, and you have it, Pisces. Here, your life journey, a full moon temple, celebration, peak, transcendent moment. Okay, so you got the moon there, you've got the moon here. You are going to be so intuitive, very sensitive, very emotional, but this is talking about how much soul and emotional maturity and evolution you are receiving this life journey. And there are going to be lots of moments of celebration, and you are going to achieve quite a bit. This journey is about your mastery, that transcendent moment. Okay, and over here, look at this. The relics of Lemuria, fragments, memory, reclaiming. You guys have light codes of Atlantis as well as Lemuria written into you, and they are going to activate at different points along this life journey, Pisces, to help you. You are a very evolved soul, and this life is all about coming into full mastery, Pisces. So you are blessed. Let's pull you one final message. Oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually, those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. And Pisces, you learn this, and you know this in the depth of your soul as you complete the journey of this life. So those are your soul messages, Pisces, for this life journey. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.